In this chapter, Jinwoo observed Choi Jong as he entered the hall. He immediately recognized him. So this is him, Jinwoo noted inwardly. The hunter who commands top-tier fire magic. Choi Jong was said to possess enough raw power to erase an entire building with a single spell. Among hunters, he was known as the ultimate weapon. The audience watched in silence, many quietly wondering whether arrangements had already been made for Jinwoo to join the Hunters Guild. From the side, Woo Jin-chul studied Jinwoo carefully, unease creeping into his expression. Was he really an S-rank, he wondered, acknowledging the thought with disbelief. Choi Jong understood there was no ignoring the disturbance caused by the test results. An immeasurable outcome was not something that happened twice. When his gaze settled on Jinwoo, he knew immediately. This man was undeniably S-rank. Approaching him, Choi Jong introduced himself as the head of the Hunters Guild and asked whether Jinwoo had given any thought to which guild he intended to join. He added that he would welcome the chance to discuss the matter further. Jinwoo did not hesitate. "I'm sorry," he said evenly, "but I decline." The hall froze. This was unprecedented. No one rejected an offer from a man like Choi Jong Choi Jong turned slightly and asked Woo Jin-chul whether he had forgotten to introduce himself. But before the moment could settle, he sensed something off. Jinwoo was gone. There had been no sound, no presence, no trace. An assassin type, Choi Jong concluded. Had Jinwoo joined the Hunters Guild, it would have become the only guild in the nation with 3 S-rank hunters, powerful enough to stand alongside the world's strongest guilds. Moments later, Yoon Ho-beek arrived, immediately spotting Choi Jong Choi Jong assessed the situation quickly. Yoon Ho-beek must have transformed and run here at full speed. The White Tiger Guild headquarters was far from the Hunters Association building. That meant he had known about Jinwoo long before now. So he's the outsider from the Red Gate incident, Choi Jong realized. Recalling the man's attitude, he understood something else. Yoon Ho-beek had not let Jinwoo leave back then. He simply had not been able to stop him. This was not someone who could be easily won over. Yoon Ho-beek also realized that Choi Jong had already pieced everything together, and he was far from pleased. Later that night, Jinwoo visited his mother. She lay quietly in her hospital bed, trapped in eternal slumber, a mysterious illness that had first appeared when gates began to emerge. Jinwoo's gaze hardened. With the recipe he had obtained, he could craft the holy water of life, an elixir capable of curing any disease. The final ingredient, however, was the purified blood of a demon king, something he believed awaited him on the upper floors of the demon castle. "I have to get stronger," he resolved. As he stepped out of the hospital room, he encountered Woo Jin-chul. Woo Jin-chul asked whether Jinwoo had been the one responsible for clearing the double dungeon incident. He admitted that, thanks to Jinwoo, he had realized his ability to judge hunters was far from perfect. "We meet again, Mr. Chief," Jinwoo said calmly. Woo Jin-chul explained that the monitoring department existed to deal with humans, specifically hunters who broke the law. Jinwoo replied that, if possible, he would prefer not to be involved with the department. Woo Jin-chul nodded. He explained that while the department served as a shackle on hunters, that shackle meant nothing to S-ranks. Jinwoo stopped when Woo Jin-chul told him that someone wished to meet him. The Hunters Association chairman. An elderly man emerged from the dim hallway. Hunter Sung Jinwoo, nice to meet you, I'm Go Gun-hee. Though well past 80, he still possessed the build of a retired wrestler, and more importantly, he was an S-rank. The chairman congratulated Jinwoo on attaining S-rank status. When Jinwoo mentioned the reevaluation process, Go Gun-hee dismissed it as meaningless. The 3-day delay, he explained, was merely a formality time for the association to meet newly awakened S-ranks before the guilds could reach them. He spoke of Woo Jin-chul, noting how rare it was for someone of his talent to choose the association over wealth and fame. Many could name every core member of the top guilds, yet few even knew Woo Jin-chul, despite him being among the finest A-ranks. The Hunters' Association was not an enterprise. It could not promise riches, but it could offer a different path. Jinwoo asked what he meant. The chairman explained that the country was no longer governed by politicians alone. It was protected by hunters, and the only organization capable of standing above hunters was the Hunters' Association. He continued, the nation's balance rested on 5 major guilds: Hunters, Fame, White Tiger, Reaper, and Knights. If Jinwoo joined any one of them, that balance would collapse. The law, the system, even government authority lacked the strength to restrain hunters. That was why the association existed. What will be your decision? The chairman asked. It was a tempting offer. With Go Gun-hee's backing, success was guaranteed. His influence stretched across the government, the assembly, the association, and the media. Jinwoo considered it carefully. He could tell that despite all his growth, his strength and the chairman's were comparable. Opportunities like this did not come often. The Hunters' Association was a sixth force, separate from the 5 guilds and necessary for the country. I'm sorry. The words caught the chairman off guard. I want to fight, Jinwoo said. To fight monsters? The chairman asked. Yes. The association only managed D and E-rank dungeons, leftovers discarded by the top guilds. Joining it would halt Jinwoo's growth. With unwavering resolve, Jinwoo said the place he belonged was inside the dungeons. The chairman saw the determination in his eyes and smiled. After excusing himself, Jinwoo told Woo Jin-chul that his intuition had not been wrong. He had not been the one who cleared the double dungeon. Later, the chairman reflected aloud. When healing magic had first appeared, he believed it might restore his youth, but even the most advanced healing could not turn back time. The 5 great guilds were already strengthening themselves, their power rivaling national militaries. If the association ever weakened, those guilds would become uncontrollable. Believing his role was nearing its end, the chairman canceled his remaining appointments and invited Woo Jin-chul for a drink. I wonder how much that man can drink, he murmured, gazing out the window. The story then shifted to Hwang Dong Su. He jolted awake from a nightmare of being beaten by Sung Il-Chuan, finding himself in a hospital bed. What do you want from a loser? He muttered. The man beside him, the deputy director, asked whether his attacker had truly been a monster. Are you saying I was defeated by an ordinary human? Dong Su snapped. The director showed him footage of the man rescuing civilians from the wreckage. Dong Su scoffed. Have you ever seen humans come out of a gate? He asked. Without a doubt, he's a monster. The director instructed him to report to the bureau once healed. When Dong Su asked about the man's whereabouts, the answer was brief. He disappeared after your fight. The bureau is still searching, the director added, but I doubt they'll catch someone who defeated you. As the director left, Dong Su replayed the warning in his mind. If you ever set foot in Korea again, even death won't let you rest. His eyes burned with hatred. Once healed, he would call his guild, gather artifacts, and hunt the man down.